man's credentials. But grab that hoodlum! He almost blew up Mrs. Shit.
Thank you, Professor. I can make an example of him. Ringleader, you know, what he does, the gang does.
Jerry Clyde, let me go!
You wild kid, ya! Hanging around my oldest girl. His father's one of the daily laborers from south of town. You wild kid, ya, tagging down Main Street after my oldest girl last Sunday.
I wasn't either tagging!
Don't you contradict me!
We was just walking together, Jerry Clyde!
You went your phraseology! I know what you're doing. My little Gracie's seen ya. Now you stay away from my oldest girl or you'll hear from me till who laid the rails. Hill, I'll talk to you Monday morning about this band thing. 10 o'clock, sharp, or at City Hall. Men, I want that spellbinder's credentials.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough, and he's got a gang waiting outside.
Oh, I'll be careful. Tommy! I'd like to talk to you about the band.
Gee, Professor, that's for the little kids.
I'm not talking about you playing in the band. You're mechanically minded, aren't you? Ever do anything with perpetual motion?
Ugh, nearly had it a few times.
Oh, you did? You're my man. Do you realize that nobody has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? There's no place to hang the music.
Oh, Jerry Clyde! Wonder where I could get some wire from.
Look in your cellars where people keep wire. Oh, Tommy!
Yes, sir!
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Young lady, miss? What's your name?
Zanita, I didn't have any idea you was backing into me. Ye gods.
Do you know Tommy Gillis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Anita. Escort the young lady home.
Only accepting, I'm not going home. I have to go to the library. Ye gods.
Well, then escort her home by way of the library. By way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir! Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir!
Ye gods.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fellow. You made a couple of mistakes, though.
Oh?
The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and that new pool table.
Ah. What was my other mistake?
That's Anita. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute there, Professor Hill. We're going to need to see some credentials. We're the school board.
Academic certificates?
Oh, nothing of the kind. We need letters and papers.
What am I hearing? Say ice cream.
Ice cream. I don't sing in that. That's
All right, talk then.
down here. Ice cream. Talk slow. Ice cream.
See, singing is only sustained talking.
Now you. Ice cream.
Now you must eat ice cream. And you, sir?
Ice cream.
Ladies, from now on, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. Why, they've hated each other for 15 years.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
How can there be any
Sin insincere. Where is the good in goodbye in goodbye? Your apprehensions confuse me, dear. Puzzle and mystify, mystify. Tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear. While one single star shines above,
thing.
No.
I have some wonderful cameras over the hotel.
Mr.
that you-
Hill!
Professor. Yeah.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal class of '05.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? And another thing, Mr. Hill. I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in there, which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
All right, Gregory.
Oh, hi, Marcellus. And don't call me Greg.
How'd you make out with a music teacher?
Scrumptious. 8 out of my hand the minute I took my hat.
She did?
Yeah.
Boy, did you cut a swat tonight. For a minute, I thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like how you used to imitate that band concert fellow back in Joplin.
Oh, yeah. Kid stuff. I'm in rare form these days, son. Just you keep your eyes on me for the next 4 weeks.
4 weeks? It only used to take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
It still does, but it takes 4 weeks for the uniforms.
Oh, no, Greg, you haven't had a uniform.
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't pass off yourself as a music professor. I mean, not for any 4 weeks.
Ah,
You don't know one note from another.
I have a revolutionary new method called the think system, where you don't bother with the notes.
But in 4 weeks, people will want to hear the music and you'll have to lead a band.
But when the uniforms arrive, they forget about everything else. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, son, and I've got it timed right down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand and the last train out of town. Now, Mr. Washburn, if you'll excuse me.
Gonna line yourself up with a little canoeing, huh? Well, say, I could fix you up with Ethel's sister. She's a lovely girl, teaches Sunday school.
No wide-eyed, wholesome, eager, innocent Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of girl spins webs no spider ever... Listen, boy. A girl who trades on all that purity merely wants to trade my independence for her security. The only affirmative she will file refers to marching down the aisle. No golden, glorious, gleaming, pristine goddess. No, sir, for no Diana do I play fun. I can tell you that right now. I snarl, I hiss. How can ignorance be compared to bliss? I spark, I fizz. For the lady who knows what time it is, I cheer, I rave. For the virtue I'm too late to save. The sadder but wiser girl for me. No bright-eyed, blushing, breathless baby doll baby. No, sir, that kind of child ties knots no sailor ever knew. I prefer to take a chance on a more adult romance. No dewy young miss who keeps resisting. All the time she keeps insisting. No wide-eyed, wholesome innocent female. No, sir, why she's the fisherman, I'm the fish, you see. I flinch, I shine, when the last with the delicate air goes by. I smile, I grin, when the gal with the touch of sin walks in. I hope, I pray, for Hester to win just one more A. The sadder but wiser girl's a girl for me. The sadder but wiser girl for me.
And of course you met you lately, McKechnie our mayor's wife. Isn't it exciting, you lately?
Oh, I couldn't say. I could not say. Oh, no, I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, I'm sure, and naturally, I'm reticent. Oh, yes, I'm reticent.
Well, of course, I understand, Mrs. Shin, but you see, part of my music plans includes a committee on the dance, and no, wait! Do that again, Mrs. Shin. Your foot, the way you raised it just now.
Oh, well, I have a bunion in there that bothers me.
Oh, what grace! What natural flow, rhythm, what expression of line
Mr.
and
Hill.
movement. Oh, you must accept the chairmanship of the ladies' auxiliary for the classic dance, mustn't she, ladies? Every move you make bespeaks Del Sol. Will you? Say yes, Mrs. Shin.
Eulalie McKechnie Shin. That is, well, dancing.
That you accept.
Yes, indeed. And I would like to say that
Thank you. Now, the young lady who plays the piano, Marion Furu, I believe? Well, after all, she is the librarian.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, tip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, tip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 chip.
Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course, I should have played this, but she advocates dirty books.
Dirty books.
Chaucer. Drop plays. And the worst thing, of course, I should have played this. All the random done by Stop.
I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who didn't have a single friend in this town till she came here. Oh, Miser Madison.
Miser Madison.
Yes.
Madison Gymnasium. Madison Picnic Park. Madison Hospital. That Miser Madison.
Exactly. Who do you think he was, anyway?
Well, I should say, show off. Gave the town the library too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, he gave the library building to the city, but he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh yes, that woman. With a gilt-edged guarantee. She had a golden glint in her eye and a silver voice and a counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you'll reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel. The woman's heart should be. He left River City, a library building, but he left all the books to her. Chaucer, rapid praise.
Yes, of course. I have just what you need over in my old Wait, please. Night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to be tonight. Farewell, ladies. It's all right. I know everything, and it doesn't make any difference.
What are you talking about?
You are probably very young. Anyone can make a mistake.
What? I don't
No apologies, no explanations, please. I'll only be in town a short while, and a sad but wiser girl for me.
Will you please make your selection and leave?
I have.
Well, what do you want to take out?
The librarian.
Why, yes, please.
You're not listening. Marian. Look, marbles. 6 steelies, 8 ackies, a dozen kiwis, and 1 big lassie with an American flag in the middle. I think I'll drop them.
No.
Madam Librarian. What'll I do, my dear, to catch your ear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, heaven help us, if the library caught on fire, and the volunteer host brigade men had to whisper the news to Marian. Madam Librarian. What can I say, my dear, to make it clear? I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marian, if I stumbled and I busted my whatchamacallit, to lie on your floor unnoticed, my body had turned to Marian. Madam Librarian. Now in the moonlight, a man could sing it. In the moonlight, and a fellow would know that his darling had heard every word of the song. The moonlight helping along. But when I tried in here to tell you, dear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, the long lost cause I could never win, for the civilized world accepts its unforgivable sin. And talking out loud with any librarian, such as Marian. Madam Librarian. tried in here to tell you here I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marion, it's a long lost cause I could never win, but the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin. Any talking out loud with any librarian, such as Marion. The ladies' dance committee meets Tuesday nights. Madam Librarian. Marshmallow. Well, Tommy, it's had a pretty good morning. 11 sales out of 12 tries. Tell you what, it's almost noon. I'll just go home and get some dinner. Try a few on my own.
Goodbye, Professor.
Thanks, Tommy.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
I know, Mr. Mayor.
Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without a permit. Why haven't you been down to City Hall with your references?
I just missed you. Mr. Mayor, your hair. Oh, no.
What? What?
That spread of the little finger. It's hereditary.
Oh, it is? Oh, what does that mean?
It means that your son's little finger is perfectly situated to operate the spit valve on a B-flat flugelhorn.
Is that good?
Good! It means that America has at last produced an artist who can flugel the minute waltz in 50 seconds.
How can I get one of these horns?
Sign here, Mr. Mayor. That'll be $17 import fee.
Yes, sir. Now think, I could have missed this whole... I haven't got any son. You unscrupulous flew-by-night. You unscrupulous. You'll be down to City Hall with your bodyguard papers by 3 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a Quaker on his day off.
Mrs. Baru, do you realize that you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin and those splendid cheek muscles, well, by George, not that he could ever be really great, you understand.
Oh, and the name said, Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all the really great cornet players were Irish. Oh, Clark, oh, Mendez, oh, Klein.
But, Professor, you're Irish.
No. Really? Now that clinches it. Sign here, Mrs. Peru. Your boy was born to play the cornet. Fine. And that'll be $7 earnest money. Nothing more due to the first installment payable at opening of band practice. Thank you. Oh, and of course, I'll need the boy's measurements for his band uniform.
A uniform!
Hello, son. Why, certainly this uniform. It won't be any due to the delivery, which gives him 4 weeks to enjoy, to anticipate, to imagine, at no cost whatsoever. Never allow the demands of tomorrow to interfere with the pleasures and excitement of today.
Would it have,
Stripe? Yes, my boy. A wide gold stripe on each side. What do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you can get him to play in the band, you'll have St. Michael's on way with you. But if anybody could do it, I'll bet you can. Out of a crowd I'll pick you for a hod carrying, clay pipe smoking, shamrock wearing, harp playing, mammary pigeon, tarot minstrel singing she now?
Why, yes. Gold medal class of Part 5. How to do, Miss Peru?
How to do, Mr. Hill?
Why, of course, Peru! I thought the name sounded familiar. I've tried to see since the other night, but...
He wants to interrupt to play in the band.
We're not interested, Mom.
But marrying the boy might have his father's musical gift, he does have my joy.
Oh, your husband? Musical? Well, I'd like to have a talk
Do
with
you
him.
burst in on everyone's home like this, prying into personal affairs? We're not interested.
Marion.
Well, that's one for and one against. Now, why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh. I'm sorry. But that's all the more reason why your brother's
My
not so
brother
like...
is a 10-year-old problem child who can't understand why his father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. As to your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Musical tricks? Why, Miss Peru, I hardly... I get the feeling she likes the idea. Oh, a little cautious, perhaps, but I admire that in a woman. Just keep me alive and I'll be back later in the week.
Ah, Professor, about the boy's measurements. My make on his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, crotch 14.
That'll do. Now, I must get back to the hotel.
Professor, I do hope you'll excuse Marion. She's not
Please,
really...
please, don't worry about a thing. I'm sure that at heart she's as lovely as yourself. Good day to you with a Peru.
I understand, Professor. What do I do after all?
Has he gone?
He has, and I hope not forever. Now, darling, don't you ever think about your future? Gary, Indiana, conservation, nothing but 5. No, darling.
Now, Mama, surely a girl's future doesn't depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing traveling man who comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling, all right. Only, it's a well-known principle that if you keep the steel in one drawer and the flint in the other, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Mama! Winthrop! Winthrop, I know you're there. Please go to the library and ask Miss Grubb to give you the book I set aside. It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890-1910. It's the large brown volume with black corners.
I have to.
You don't have to talk to anyone. I've written it all down. Thank you, dear.
Will I give up? What are you up to? What do you need with books at this hour of the night?
I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may help me poke some large holes in the professor's claim.
Well, I give up. If you don't mind my asking, what kind of white knight do you expect to come riding along at your age?
Well, I don't expect it to be Luther Grainer who backs me into the ancient history shelf every time he comes into the library.
He does.
Boy, damn it, and that buggy of his with the removable back seat. And I'm not expecting a man in shining white armor either. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, what my heart would say if it only knew how pleased dear Venus. Show me another. All I want is a plain man. All I want is a modest man, a quiet man, a gentleman, a straightforward and honest man to sit with me in a cottage somewhere in the state of Iowa, and I'd like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself, and more interested
everywhere.
The footbridge.
You see? Isn't that just what I said? Last time the lumberyard and now the footbridge. Where will you meet me next? The black hole of Calcutta? Ye gods!
I only want to show you my invention.
What invention?
My music holder from Marching Piccolo player. It still has a few minor flaws. See, when you hold it tight enough to keep the music steady, cut off your circulation. You can't wiggle your fingers. Meanwhile, well, you can go blind.
Tommy, it's Papa!
It's the first thing I said or not?
Yes, George.
Yes, the very first thing I said, or I'll leave me with the horse. I said the morning of July 4th, 19 and 12. Get that man's credentials. And now look, my wife is off dancing at any and all hours of the day instead of in the home.
But George.
The school board is singing up street and down alley. My oldest girl is off poodling with some wild kid. And my business has fallen so far off I can't find the balance sheet.
Mayor Shin, I found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater,
Is who?
his university.
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, it's the only thing I can get out of it. Gary Conservatory, class of 05.
If you'll just take time to read a little bit about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look further. It's on page...
Papa, the Wells Fargo wagon